Hello, bonjour. My name is Elizabeth Eakin. I'm a watercolor artist, a fiddler, a retired teacher, and I have just put out a book called A BC Island Animal Dream.
Thank you all for being here today. Je suis très contente que vous soyez venus pour cette inauguration du livre d'une de nos plus fidèles et talentueuses bénévoles. So I'm here that you're here today for one of our most beautiful volunteers, member, artist, Elizabeth Eakin. Alors, je remercie la Galerie d'Art et Georges de nous avoir loué ce bel emplacement. Thank you for the Two Rivers Gallery for this amazing location today. Et quoi dire d'autre? Je remercie bien sûr Patrimoine Canada de nous aider à mettre cela en place. So I thank also Heritage Canada who helped finance this beautiful event. Donc, sans plus attendre, je vais laisser la star de la journée vous présenter son premier livre et j'espère pas le dernier. So I'm gonna let the star of today present you her book and I hope not the last one. So a lot of applaudissements pour Elizabeth.
Très gros merci à Sarah et tout le monde au Cercle pour me supporter dans tout le processus. Thank you so much to Sarah and the Cercle from the bottom of my heart. I'm so appreciative of this event. And I even have one of my daughters and two little grandsons. Well, he's not so little, but one of them is big and one of them is kind of medium sized. The little one had to go back to Richmond last week. Okay, so, I should actually have a book out to kind of, I was so, there we go. Voici le livre. So this book was not planned by me anyway. And so I have a story about the story. Ce livre n'était pas du tout planifié. Oui, voici l'histoire de l'histoire. My son-in-law, whose name is Rob, has been talking for years about making an ABC children's book themed on eating on various islands around the world, like eating bananas on Bora Bora, stuff like that. But there didn't seem to be any progress. I think he had maybe a couple of lines of little thoughts, and then nothing happened. So, mon beau-fils parlait, rêvait de faire un abécédaire d'enfants sur thème de manger sur les îles autour du monde, comme manger des bananes à Bora Bora. Mais il n'y avait pas de progrès. So, my daughter Megan, hoping to provide a little bit of impetus and get the book done before her sons were adults, asked me to paint the illustrations for the 26 letters of the alphabet. Ma fille m'a demandé de faire des peintures pour illustrer ce livre. Parce qu'elle voulait avoir un livre avant que ses enfants soient adultes. Oui, bien sûr, j'ai dit oui. I said, oh yes, because I always like a challenge, un défi. So, première décision, qui va manger quoi? Who is going to eat what? What are they going to eat? And you can just imagine, you think, okay, how do I do this? All the foods will start with A. Toutes les nourritures qui commencent avec A. Est-ce que je les mets tous sur la même page ou quoi? Et qui va les manger? Et où est l'île? So where is this island? What's everybody eating? So after several failed ideas and efforts with drawing, I came up with the idea of a baby animal, an alligator, an alligator, eating some arugula. I'm really not sure how to pronounce it. Après plusieurs essais, j'ai réussi enfin avec l'idée pour chaque lettre d'un bébé animal qui mangeait une nourriture. Oui, nous avons un alligator qui mange de l'arugula. Est-ce que c'est vrai ou faux? C'est difficile à dire. Je n'ai jamais vu un bébé alligator. Je ne sais pas. I don't know, but I mean, I suspect they might eat fish or something more carnivorous. Okay, and pendant ce processus, during this whole process, I had a magical experience. When I got to your turn, pick up the bat. When I got to the letter B, bat, there he is, the baby bat, short, everybody bat. The day I finished painting this bat, went to bed, was sitting in my bed, reading a book. It's about 1:30 at night because it was hot, and I stayed up late. And then I saw this kind of fluttering out of the corner of my eye. And I looked and I thought, there's a bird in my house. And then when I looked closer, it was a bat. And I felt as if I had conjured up this bat by painting it the very day I had finished the painting. Woo! C'est la seule fois que j'ai jamais vu une chauve-souris dans ma maison ou même dans mon cours. Thank you. This is my effort who's helping me tonight. Okay, so ça c'était la magie. 4 ans plus tard, j'avais fini les peintures. 4 years later, paintings were done. But there was still almost no progress with the words, with the text, the poems, the story. Pas de progrès, presque pas de progrès avec le texte. Quand j'avais joué avec les sons et mots pendant que j'ai peinturé, j'ai continué à jouer avec les sons et les mots. I'd been playing with words and sounds during the painting, and so I just kept going. But first, if you look at the paintings of the animals and what they're eating, you might see that part of the original theme is not there. Can you figure it out? What's not there in these paintings? No, the animals are there. Their foods are there. The islands. There's no islands. I could not figure it out. So I just thought, it's all close up. The islands could come later, which they did. Les îles sont arrivées plus tard. So, le besoin était pour une page en face, et aussi pour les îles. So I needed a facing page for each of these, because I somehow decided that the images of the animals was more important than everything else. So I wanted each one to have their very own page. Je voulais que chaque animal avait sa propre page, which meant that they had to have a facing page. So how was that going to happen? Enter my bossy friend Colette, who's always telling me what to do. Mon amie Colette entre ici l'histoire. Et elle m'a dit, oubliez le monde. Choisissez les îles de la Colombie-Britannique. Puis, on peut prendre le livre sur le traversier entre Tuason et Victoria, etc. She said, Liz, forget about the world. Choose all BC islands. Then sell the book on the BC ferries. And everybody seemed to think that was a great idea. And I thought, yeah, that might work. So thanks to the internet, and you can do this search thing where you go, islands in BC that start with A, B, whatever, and you get this list. So I found, j'ai trouvé les îles grâce à l'internet. Et we found 25 îles. Il n'y a pas d'île pour la lettre O. Comme c'est, this is actually an otter in English, and I guess in French we could pretend it was a seal and just call it oterie. And because he lives in the water, I thought I was afraid that he could have a lake. And there was one lake, oh, he had a lake, way up. And I'll try to go north of that province. Desolations Sound, Queen Charlotte Sound, blah, blah, blah. Okay. OK, so, on a les îles, on a les animaux, mais comment est-ce qu'on voyage aux îles? Il faut un bateau. We need a boat. And for me, the most beautiful boats are sailboats. And it's the imagination can just sail away. You've got these beautiful sails. There's none of that motor sound. It's gorgeous. And who sails the boat? Qui est le pilote? Who's going to sail the boat? The captain? Well, you could be the captain, the still guy. He's got to be the captain. Ça doit être pour l'enfant, parce que c'est un livre pour les enfants. Et voilà son voilier. Et parce qu'il est un petit enfant, because he's a little guy, il doit voyager dans un rêve. He has to sail in a dream, just as real. But the good thing about that, you don't have to have reality because it's a dream. On n'a pas besoin de réalité parce que c'est pas vrai. And it's a lot of the stuff we've done. It's so much fun to say to whoever you're reading it to. Est-ce que c'est vrai ou faux? Est-ce que c'est possible qu'un dragon mange les nappes? Et puis quelqu'un va savoir, il n'y a pas de dragons. Ah oui, il y a des dragons. On peut faire les disputes, etc. Okay. So then, because I knew what all the islands are, I did little drawings of them with pen and ink, and then I just splashed on some aquarelle. J'ai fait des dessins avec le nom, et puis j'ai fait des couleurs avec les aquarelles. And because I had been playing with haiku poetry, I thought it would be an excellent pattern for the storyline. J'avais joué avec le haiku. J'ai pensé que cette forme de poésie serait parfaite pour l'histoire. C'est simple, il y a seulement 3 lignes, il y a seulement 17 syllabes, c'est très simple, mais ce n'est pas toujours facile. OK. Puis maintenant, j'ai pensé que peut-être vous pouvez voir comment c'est facile ou difficile de faire un haiku. Oui, tu vas tenir le kakapo. You're going to pick up the kakapo and show everybody. So, the kakapo is the world's largest parrot. C'est le perroquet le plus gros du monde. Il ne vole pas. Il habite à Nouvelle-Zélande. Oui, probablement, il mangerait du kiwi. Probablement, parce que c'est là les kiwis poussent. So, here's what we do. We have to think, okay, nous avons un kakapo, nous avons des kiwis. D'accord. Okay, so, je vais juste bouger ce petit garçon. Et nous avons besoin de capacité. We need some ideas, sounds, words, phrases. Data. Art. Is that about a tractor?
No, I don't know. It wasn't solicited.
Ok, sorry. Je vais expliquer mieux. On veut autant de mots qui commencent avec un K. Yeah. Kale. Kale. Comment est-ce qu'on appelle ça? Oh, kale. Okay. So this is English directions. Okay. Just okay, kale, Canada, Texas, cucumber, Congo. Okay, we'll do this in English. Cucumber. Oh, the cactus. Okay, cactus. Oh, caillou. Yeah, c'est un petit garçon, caillou.
Yeah.
Oh, un caillou. Tick rush. Ok, toi, dépose le cacao et prends le corbeau. Find the crow. Lift up the crow. He's over here. Because if you look at this, we have more words with la letra C. Uh-oh. Hang on. China? Okay, I'll say, we'll just put that one over here.
Cabbage.
Cabbage. Oh, wow.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Ketchup. Oh, Karen, lucky you. You're going to be in a No. Karen. Why are you sure she said Karen? Okay, so we have a bunch of words. Kangaroo. Oh, kangaroo. Okay, kangaroo. So we have a bunch of. Oh, that one's going to be in French. Kangaroo. Oh, contact. Okay. Okay, you might need a few. Okay, let's see if we can get 5 syllables that actually make sense. I mean, kind of, it doesn't have to be a sentence. It can be just a series of 5, not necessarily 5 words, because like coconut is 3 syllables. Or could be just a list of foods that's going to fit into that food.
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar. Okay, this is going to be the first line. So, cater. I think there's 2 L's. Caterpillar. So we have caterpillar. Caterpillar. We need one more sound for that.
Small.
No, that's too
Stop. Oh, man, I see.
Caterpillar. Eat. Eats. Okay. Okay, caterpillar eats. Okay, that is 5. We are woohoo! Yay! Now we need. Okay, we need the second line. We need 7 sounds.
Cucumber.
Okay, we're going to start with cucumber. 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 1, 2, 3.
On the roof.
Cucumber
On the rooftop.
On the rooftop? Okay, cucumber.
In the kayak. In the kayak.
Oh, in
the kayak.
the kayak. There we go. And if I'm counting in the kayak, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. OK. Now, 5 sons de plus, then we have. Cinq sons de plus. We just make cabbage with ketchup. Cabbage with ketchup. Okay. Cabbage with ketchup. That's okay. Yeah, that's good. Merci. Okay, wait. Voilà un haiku. Au moins la forme d'un haiku. Caterpillar eats cucumber in the kayak. Cabbage with ketchup. So you get a kind of nice warm feeling of this caterpillar. He's very, adventurous. Okay, so that is a haiku, and it took me ages to do them all. Et je vais juste vous dire un qui a pris le plus de temps, because the letter N is like really hard to. Nootka is the island. Nootka's naughty newt nibbles nuts and nasturtiums, needs to nap at noon. That took me a week. J'ai continué à jouer les haïkus jusqu'à j'avais 26 poèmes et Rob n'en avait pas du tout. I kept on playing with the haiku until I had 26 poems and Rob had none. I had to add another one in at the end because the baby needed a haiku just to start the whole thing off. So I basically took Rob's original idea and I twisted it around to fit my imaginary world. J'avais pris son idée originale et je l'ai tordue et changée pour conformer à mon monde imaginaire. So maybe after Rob retires, he will write his version of his book for his grandchildren. Peut-être après qu'il prendra son retraite, il écrirait sa version pour ses petits-enfants. Est-ce qu'il y a des questions? Je vais expliquer tout. Any questions? Oui, d'autres idées de livres. Ah oui, parce que après, quand j'ai commencé ici, Rob ne parle pas français et ses enfants non plus. Et puis, il faudrait que ça soit en anglais. Mais après un certain temps, je pense, OK, pourquoi est-ce que je ne fais pas en français? Et la raison est qu'il y a 4 chauves-souris différents sont différents. Les animaux, les nourritures, yeah. Oui, il faut je peux réutiliser quelques-uns, peut-être un alligator, comme le garçon zèbre qui mange des zucchini. Il s'appelle Zach, mais pas vraiment. Il s'appelle vraiment, quel est son nom? Vigo. Il s'appelle vraiment Vigo. J'ai chanté son nom, mais ça va avec sa mère.
What was wrong with the?
I'm not really sure. Is it really sad? But Megan likes it, and the kids like it. So.
Could you read some passages just so we get a better feel?
Oh, sure. Okay, so this is a BC Island animal dream. And this is closing eyes to sleep. Dream fantastic animals eating on islands. And then each one has mentions the animal, it mentions the food, and the island. So, alligator eating arugula on Aristazabal. And it's interesting that you learn all sorts of things about these islands I had never heard of Aristasabel Island, but it's named after one of the original Spanish explorers. And yeah. Now, I believe it's Darcy Island. Dana Dragon dwells on Darcy, dines daily on delectable dates. You know, the names of the people that I love in my family. Darcy Island, I believe, was the island where the provincial government put the Chinese immigrants who came into the country with leprosy. So they dumped them all on the island. They gave them enough food for 3 months, and they were just dumped. And nobody came to see them until the next 3 months when they came and dumped a whole bunch more food. So that's kind of mean. South Darcy Island, oh, this is in the Gulf Islands. It's one of the Gulf Islands. Yeah. And here's, would you go stand over there, please? Everett Emu. This is him. Can you see the resemblance? Eagerly eats eggplant on the Estevan Islands. And that's another thing. Estevan Islands has to be plural because it's an archipelago. And he doesn't even know what an eggplant is, but eventually, I'm going to see if he'll eat one. And I'm pretty sure he's going to love it. Okay, here's one more. Find the famished frog. Famished frog. Feasting on fantastic things on friendly Flores.
Is it two frogs?
No, there's just one frog.
No, in the book, like,
No, there's a newt. There's a newt.
Isabelle. I saw the picture for Imo. Et c'était une petite.
That's a baby. That's a baby emu.
C'est un bébé. OK, mais la peinture et la photo, dans ton livre, c'est plus petit. Est-ce que c'est toi qui as décidé comment
Parce que le livre n'était pas planifié. Because the book was not planned. And I wasn't thinking when I started. I just painted them whichever size and shape I felt fit my idea. So that's why the alligator goes this way, and you'll agree, and then the other ones go this way, and some of them, like the poor moose in the book, you don't see his antlers. But in the real moose, you see his whole antlers. On voit les, what do you call those things? Antlers.
Les bois.
Les bois, avec les marigolds qui sont suspendus. Yeah, it was cropped. They were cropped to fit this. Yeah. Yeah, which is why it's so fun to be able to see the paintings in real life. And also the lion, what gets me, I mean, the book is fine, but if you see the painting and the book, you see there's quite a difference in the intensity of the color. And I had to try it with a premium color as well, but I saw absolutely no difference, so I thought, why pay more money for it?
Tu as choisi des animaux pour parler, les joueurs un petit humain.
Un garçon est un animal.
Pardon?
Un garçon est un animal.
OK.
Crois-moi. She was saying that I have animals, but there's a little human person, and I said, because I have 2 sons myself, and I have 5 boy grandchildren, and believe me, boys are animals.
We have one boys and one girl. That's what we say.
So I really.
The animals that you've chosen aren't necessarily Gulf Islands.
No, and see, that's part of the whole, part of the whole exploration of the book. I'm pretty sure I don't even know, they might have hamsters on Hawaii, I know they have huckleberries. But, yeah, you have to kind of think, is this because I've got a porcupine eating pineapples on Pender? And porcupines, possibly, pineapples, not so much. So it's kind of, is this possible? Is it?
If there's a tree.
And have a look at this one, which is a Utah raptor, and he is eating umeboshi, which is a Japanese pickled plum. And I got that out of the series on Netflix called Midnight Diner, which is based in Tokyo, and one of the episodes had people eating umeboshi, so I thought, ooh, that's a good one. Utah raptor would surely be eating that. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm done.
Merci Elisabeth.
I do have a bilingual. I know a lot of you have books, but one more. I have something.
Merci beaucoup Elisabeth, merci à tous d'être avec nous aujourd'hui. Je suis moi-même très fière de cette activité, de cet événement pour rendre hommage à Elisabeth qui est aussi très chère à mon cœur. So I'm also very proud of all of you coming here today for this event for Elizabeth, because Elizabeth is also very important to me, because it's one of the first persons that I met when I come to Prince George, and I also lived with Elizabeth for more than a year. Donc,
Almost two.
yes. Donc,
She said she was coming for 3 months. But then there was something that happened in the world.
Yeah. Donc, je suis ravie de la mettre à l'honneur aujourd'hui parce que c'est une artiste formidable, une membre formidable, une maman formidable et une personne formidable pour moi. Donc, merci Elisabeth. C'est un magnifique livre. J'espère que tu en feras un autre.
Ah, je vais essayer.
So I would like to thank you, Elizabeth, for everything you did. And now it's the time if you would like to purchase one of her books and even have an autograph. Donc maintenant c'est le temps, si vous voulez avoir un petit autographe et acheter un de ses livres en avant-première. Et je remercie aussi What Arts Academy qui est là aujourd'hui pour filmer l'événement et nous aider à faire la promotion du cercle et de nos activités. So I also want to thank What Arts Academy who are here today to film the event and to help us promote the event and the organization as well. So feel free to have a book, to have a talk with Elizabeth, and we also have some food and some drinks for you, and after that a little craft if you would like to stay a little bit more. Donc on a de la nourriture et des boissons pour vous juste à côté. Et si vous avez le cœur de rester un petit peu plus longtemps, on a aussi une petite activité artistique juste après. So thank you all for coming. Thank you, Elizabeth, and just enjoy. Thank you so much.
My name is Sarah Maurice. I work for le Cercle des Canadiens Français de Prince George, the only French association in town. The organization offers a ton of services for families as well as kids and seniors. So we do have like a preschool, a summer camp, and a seniors club. So Elizabeth is a volunteer of the association and she's part of the seniors club. She's also doing dance club. So we really love like to promote all the talentuous person of the association, and Elizabeth is one of them.
I joined the Cercle when I first came to town in 1976, and they had a dance troupe, so I danced with the dance troupe, Les Colombiens. We did shows basically all over the province, and it was through my association with the French club that I learned how to speak and understand French properly so I could get a job in French immersion. So it turned out well for all of us. And I've kept on volunteering with them. I usually do a little bit with the summer camp, teaching some dancing or how to play the spoons. And my fiddling group often plays at the little things during various festivals as well.
So yeah, we love like promote the French language, but also promote all the culture of the French language for people who speak French and those who just like the culture but don't speak French. That's why we always try to do everything bilingual for everyone to understand and to enjoy the association. We do have French classes for adults if they really want to learn and to know how to speak and have a conversation. But most of the time, if you come to the association and go to any activity, you're going to listen to French and English, and from time to time, the more you come, you're going to pick up some words and be able to like understand. So yeah, it's like a real immersion into Francophone culture around the world when you come to the association.